Hey my friend, long time no see. I'm so happy you made it to lecture 20. In lecture 18, I provided you with a downloadable PDF which was an exercise that allowed you to assess how your current relationships work and how you would like them to work in the future. What was the result? What thoughts did you have when doing this exercise? Please leave a comment for me in the discussion board. Then in lecture 19, another exercise I shared allowed you to evaluate the character traits of your typical partner. Did you gain some awareness? Can you even believe that this is lecture 20? With your commitment and persistence, you're making a great progress. Without commitment, you cannot have depth in anything. Neil Strauss said that, meaning that you are now learning some deep, great, valuable things about relationships, all thanks to your persistence. Keep up the good work. This lecture will introduce you to the value of journaling and explain the how-to of the process. Let's talk about the value and the method of journaling. We often live life without putting much thought into it, and that's why we make the same mistake over and over and over again. Want to have a better life, better relationships, and better you? Start a journal. Here are 5 benefits of journaling. Number 1, it helps you process your life events and also feelings and emotions. You know how sometimes people ask you, what was the most memorable event of such and such year or period in your life, and you just don't have a clue. Or you get mad and stay mad, and friends ask, what happened? But you can't recall and actually have hard time explaining it. So journaling will help you. On this journey of changing yourself for the better, journal will be an essential tool for you for identifying trigger events, labeling your emotions, explaining your feelings, and tracking your patterns as well as changing them. Number 2, it allows you to improve mental clarity and regain your focus. Now, when you got it all out, you can clearly evaluate the reality and be objective. You can compare what you did, what you said, and what you thought to your values and beliefs and adjust accordingly. On our journey together, journaling will help you in your self-discovery process. Number 3, it enables you to discover what you personally stand for in life. There are so many people I know who have no idea what's important to them. The result of it is an aimless life where a person is just floating around and follows wherever the wind blows, since their sails are not actually set right. Journaling will reveal what you value. To whom? To you, because you are not just automatically aware of your own values. On your journey to building better relationships, journaling will help you gain clarity on what personal qualities you're looking for in a man. For example, on my list I have written, lives his life with close attention and great intention. You can use such qualities as, let's say, forgiving, for example, meaning that he knows how to process hurt and how to let go of bad feelings. None of us is perfect. You want your man to be able to accept you and not to expect perfection of you. By the way, the guy who expects perfection is self-righteous, and we already discussed that self-righteousness is not good. You remember that from lecture 8. You want him to be gentle, meaning that he will understand your emotions as a human and as a woman and respond to them with love and kindness. You want him to be content, meaning he accepts and appreciates himself. He accepts and appreciates where he is in life. He still, of course, has aspirations, goals, and dreams, but he's not obsessed about it. He's happy now, as opposed to dreaming, well, when I get that deal, then I'll be happy. He actually is happy now. Another quality for you to consider may be present, meaning he's right there with you in a moment, attentive to your conversations, not on his phone texting. Developing this list will take journaling. Analyzing what's important in relationships for you will make this list production a breeze. Okay, number 4. Journaling facilitates your overall personal development. Writing in your journal helps you grow And then reading your journals helps you notice that growth. For instance, how am I creating this entire course for you? I simply took all this content from my journals, where I analyzed my life events, my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, my behaviors and patterns. Okay, back to the benefits of journaling. Here's number 5. It becomes your guide. Next time you are in a situation like the one where you made a mistake before, you will remember the consequences since you already analyzed the experience in your journal in the past. So avoiding mistakes will be easier for you. Okay, to summarize, the 5 benefits of journaling are: it helps you process your life events, feelings, and emotions. It allows you to improve mental clarity and regain your focus. It enables you to discover what you personally stand for in life. It facilitates your overall personal development, and it becomes your guide. And now, as promised, I will share with you the how-to of journaling. Number 1, write by hand. So go get that notebook. Writing by hand has incredible benefits. You feel it, you become aware of it, you see it on paper. It's very powerful. Number 2, find a cozy, peaceful place. Get comfy. Make some tea for yourself or apple cider. Wrap yourself in a blanket, use some pillows, turn some mind-calming music on, and light some candles. You will love it, and you will start looking forward to this quality time with yourself. Okay, number 3, schedule journaling into your daily routine. Okay, you can't do it every day? Fine. Well, at least do it every other day. That's a must. Why? Because as time goes on, the intensity of your feelings will fade away and you won't remember those life events, what happened and how it affected you. You'll miss lessons learned and will repeat the same mistakes again. We don't want that. So to avoid that, schedule journaling into your daily routine, even if it just takes 10-15 minutes. Compound it over time. Your wisdom will grow. Okay, number 4, go for quantity, not quality. Don't worry about using wrong words, misspelling, or unfinished sentences. Relax and just write. A lot. No need to edit. Number 5, don't overthink. Let it out as it flows. Don't be stuck thinking, is this the best way to say what I'm trying to say? It doesn't matter. The chronicles of your life are for you only, and getting out those feelings and emotions is so much more important than getting them out in the right way. Okay, number 6, keep it private at all times. You must trust your journal. So keep it in a safe place, because if you have concerns that someone may find it, you won't trust it. Okay, to summarize how-tos of journaling, write by hand. So go get that notebook, find a cozy, peaceful place, schedule journaling into your daily routine, go for quantity and not quality, don't overthink, and let it out as it flows, and keep it private at all times. Want to know when I started journaling? I was 12. I had tried to commit suicide twice, from unbearable pain of living in my abusive environment at home, and from a terrible way my mother treated me always. It didn't work, so I went to my school library, where I was giving a book about difficult teenagers, children just like me, who didn't have a father, who were facing violence every day at home, who had no safe place to go to, who were experiencing rejection, condemnation, and had a lot of resentment and pain. From that book, I learned that because of my upbringing, I could either flush my life down the toilet or make something good out of it. And I wanted to be successful so badly. I just had no idea how. So I started practicing envisioning and journaling. And these 2 methods became my way to escape from pain, process my reality, and grow. Now, don't take me wrong, I still smoked pot, cigarettes, and drank vodka, and I was clubbing regularly. And as you already know, I developed sexual addiction during those years. However, I always stayed aware, and slowly but surely I was pulling away from all those unproductive activities. and leaning toward the pursuit of education. Through my first 4 years in teaching school, journaling helped me deal with a lot of stress because I was a student during the day, a teacher during the evening, and a wild teenager at night. This was when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, and at 19 I started teaching difficult kids at a boarding school and was also accepted into B school on full scholarship, since from my teaching college I graduated with honors. In my B school for 6 years, I kept a journal to help grow my leadership skills. While I still was suffering from many troubled behavioral patterns, my life was getting better and better because I was getting better and better. And I still keep all those journals. Then I graduated from business school and law school and got married, so I moved to America. The rest of my story is shared in a book. Oh, by the way, I actually wrote that entire book based on my journals. Imagine if you kept a journal for just a few years. You too could publish a book. Moving on. What did you learn in this lecture? You've learned the 5 benefits of journaling your journey and the 6 how-tos of doing it the right way. Writing is the only way I have to explain my life to myself. Pat Conroy said that, meaning that the reader of your journal is ultimately you. It's you who needs to make sense of your own life, feelings, actions, and patterns. So write freely for you. In the next lecture, as you already know, I will teach you how to label your emotions and feelings, so you can use that information when journaling and when applying the conflict resolution methods discussed in lecture 14. Okay, for now simply click on lecture 21 and download the PDF exercise that will enable you to learn how to call each of your emotions by name, how to differentiate between a variety of emotions as you live through them, and will allow for self-awareness. Then, in lecture 22, there is a PDF with an exercise that will allow you to learn how to write a therapeutic letter, what to do with it once it's written, and will enable you to experience the benefits of processing your emotions, feelings, and your past. So, go through lecture 21 and 22, and then I'll see you again in lecture 23 for a conclusion to this section. Can't wait!